Line Racing and to the first race of T1's Season 4. I'm your commentator Owen Wyatt, and with me in the box, Ash Dawson.
Hello everyone, nice to be here on the opening race of the Straight Line Racing T1 season. Sadly I wasn't here for most of last season though due to work, and once again I am sad to say I will be missing some of this season's races due to work, but we have got a substitute in place for those ones who I will let introduce himself for next weekend and the one after. But yeah, anyway, I am very much delighted to be here for the opening round in Australia.
Just watching Evo's, he's the first person to start a lap, and he is, well, he's exceeding the limits a lot. He's hitting walls everywhere. He's struggling at the start of the session, but we're seeing this quite a lot probably. Obviously, it's their first time really probably going around here in a proper session. You don't really see people practicing around here that often. We were at Bahrain last week, for example, practicing, so maybe not the best place to do that for, but hey ho, we are not seeing anyone crash at least. But I mean, Evos is all over the shit. He's really looking at crashing. Not going to be a very strong lap, and he's just aborted it now. So yeah, well, could have been better.
Yeah, and we have got some still got some of the great drivers here from the last few seasons. Of course, none more so than we've got Technica back. We've got Turmes as well. Sadly, we do not have Friendly Thompson with us. It's a real shame that, but we do have the defending champion here, who there was actually some talk that he wasn't going to be racing this season, but he is. We have got well, his name now is Fat Alex. If you could bring him up on screen now, in the Ferrari this time. Last time he was in the Sauber, and won the championship very well from there, battling San Giusto for most of the season, but sadly not to this season. Well, oh yeah, I can just see now San Giusto's in a McLaren. And so far done a good lap, a 1 minute 20.6, and that puts him on provisional pole for this race.
Alex is coming to the final corner, and I will see how he does. And yeah, he's got that 20.6 to beat. I imagine we might be able to get into the 19s by the end of the session, but for now, Alex is second, 1/10 off.
Wow. Already I can see just a repeat of last season where it's San Giusto and now Mebi's got involved as well. Of course, when you may remember, we did see Mebi getting heavily involved in that social 2004 Ferrari race, didn't we?
Yes.
You know, so a few weeks ago. And of course, yeah, he's now the man on professional pole here. But yeah, I was about to say, I can see repeating last season between San Giusto and Alex fighting for the title. Of course, Alex last season was known as Fodbold Farnham, but not this year. Because Alex is now part of the FAP esports team. Now, I've got a yellow flag in sectors 2 and 3. I think there's Rhea Wheelman going off the track, who's now back on. He was on a lap, but I don't think it's going to work. Or is it something else?
I think mainly you'll see yellow flags because of that turn 11-12 chicane. It's such a difficult place not to spin off on. And yeah, I'm sorry people on the stream are seeing the cars all over the place. I don't think that's actually them. I think that's just me in general, because I'm seeing Rhea Wheelman was all over the show, but I don't think he actually was. Does that make sense? Because he's, yeah, it's weird. I'm seeing loads of cars going off at the last corner, and that just doesn't make any sense. So sorry if you're seeing that. I don't think that's them.
No, absolutely not. And also, what do you think the strategy is going to be in the race, Owen? Because, I mean, in the real world, at this track, we have seen people going for the one stop. Drivers, like Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton going the ultra soft at the start, and then sometimes even think it was the super softs to the end. But can you see people going to the yellow softs instead?
Yeah, I think that's probably going to be one of the most popular ones. I can't see ultras to supers working with the way tyres work this year. It's a lot of overheating issues that I have to deal with, so I don't know, it seems safer to go with the yellow softs, but we'll see. We'll see in the race. But yeah, I probably think ultras to softs will do the job.
Yeah, absolutely. Would be. It's going to be interesting to see as well who gets it right, and see if. I mean, we've got the Pirate who's out on track at the moment. He's on the red super soft tyre, so is he going for a longer first run? Do you think? Into the race, and possibly try and be the ultra softs to the end. I mean, who knows what he could be trying.
Well, it's all well and good saying that, but if he needs to actually get in the top 10 first. He can take all the risks he likes in qualifying, but if he doesn't get in the top 10, it's not going to really help him out. So, yeah, I think if he can get in, that'll be a good strategy call, but if he can't, then it's just a wasted quality session. He's coming to the last corner now, though, so we'll see how he does. He's got that 120.3 to beat. I think he'll be starting a new lap now, or is that his actual lap? That was his actual lap. Okay, I didn't realise that. I thought he was on a slow lap, but no, he's actually he's 2.4 seconds off there.
Yeah,
But,
it's not really going to work, that is it?
yeah. That honestly, I thought that was a slow lap. That's bad. Sorry. Sounds quite bad though.
Yeah, and also we've got 5 drivers yet to set a lap time. 4 of those are still, in fact no, 3 of those are still in the pits. Out on track we have got Technica in the Mercedes and Turmes in the McLaren. So Turmes once again going with a different team. You know, he was I don't know what he was in season 1. I wasn't really involved in season 1, but season 2 he was in the Red Bull. In season 3 he was in the Ferrari, and now season 4 he's in the McLaren. It's a bit like Kevin Magnussen, isn't it, in his first few years?
Yeah, all over the place.
Yeah, getting to know many different people, and also good to know making new friends, isn't it? With all these, you know, the different teams as well. For sure, we can expect something good.
Yeah, I think Technica is coming to the end of his lap now, around the last corner. He's on ultra softs, so we'll be expecting a competitive time anyway. And he goes to P7, so that's not too bad. And we'll follow Thomas around. I think he's going to be the next to probably do a lap, so in his McLaren, we'll see how he gets on. He's pitting. Okay, so that didn't actually work out.
But do you think that that Technica will win another title here in SLR, assuming he stays with it? Because I mean, absolute dominant force in season 2. But last season, I know he didn't do the full season, but last season, you know, of course, he dominated the opening race in Bahrain, but then he didn't really seem to take on after that, did he?
Yeah, he fell away a lot. I mean, he had some good races here and there, but he wasn't consistent enough to challenge. I think this season, consistency, he needs it, because I think he still has the potential. So, yeah. Oh my, San Justo. I don't know if that was me or not, but I think he just had a big moment. He's abandoned his lap there. And, yeah, watch Mebe now. Trying to keep his first position. It's a Ferrari that needs to try and get past. But yeah,
I can just report. Sorry.
Nah, you can.
I can just report to you all that Turmes left the session. Just rejoined now. He's had a glitch with his steering wheel, and therefore that cost him his lap time. Don't know if he's going to be able to set another lap. Still got 8 minutes to go. But yeah, as you were saying there, Owen, on board with Mebe, coming towards the line now. What's he going to do? He's going to improve. He hasn't improved. Still. Still the fastest driver. Yeah, I was going to say, it said a 1:19, but it didn't appear on the timing screen on the left. So, yeah, an invalidated lap time there for the provisional pole sitter. But, yeah, and we've got Shut Up Jack, please.
Oh, no.
Oh, he spun it. He spun it.
Evos, I'm watching Evos. He just broke his front wing there off the Force India of Must Be Boring, was it? No, it wasn't. It was Jack. He just went second fastest there.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say Jack. He went down into the hard braking zone, turn 3, which is where you know, braking after using the DRS as well, and he just seemed to spin the car on the exit. As some of you may know or may not know, this is a non-assists league, so we really have got some of the very best drivers around the world here on PS4 F1. But yeah, it's not easy going for sure. Not easy going, but still a good 2 laps for him. One and puts him into second place. And that's ahead of San Giusto and the defending champion, Fat Alex.
I'm surprised that Mebe was able to set that 99. I know it was invalidated, but he couldn't have gained that much time, surely. Like, I'm sure someone will get back down there towards the end of the session. But, yeah, to be 2 tenths clear at this point, I'm surprised the others haven't really picked the pace up.
Also, regarding last season, I know it's a different game, so some people may not be as quick on this as they were on the last, or some may be quicker on this than they were on the last. Last season, we did see the rookies really fighting it out, such as Fod, Bold, and Silver Star as well. If they can stay dedicated, you know, this whole season, if they can do the whole season or near the full season, you think we're going to have another rookie champion
Yeah,
if it's not Alex?
I do think we would have a chance. Although there's people like San Justo and Jack up there as well, and as you say, Silverstar himself, even Technica. I mean, it'd be quite difficult, but yeah, I think there's potential. I mean, you could sort of can you call Forium a rookie? He did one race, I think, at the end of last season, didn't he? Which he
Yes, I think he
dominated.
did.
He dominated it, but I think you can still call him a rookie.
What race was that? Was
That
it?
was,
I don't think. Was it Abu Dhabi?
Yeah, Abu Dhabi.
Yeah,
we did
I was
that
there
one.
for that actually. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I was there for that. I was also there for the penultimate round as well last season in Brazil, where the wet race pretty hectic as well. But yes, for sure. We got to agree here. We were discussing this during the social race for the 2004 Ferraris. We've got to say that Jack, is racing Force India this year. He's got to be the most improved driver, definitely.
Yeah. Oh,
He's really worked hard.
Sorry, I
Something
gotta
proud of.
interrupt you there. Willman's just spinned it. Out of the exit up there, left, right. Oh, someone else is in there as well.
Oh,
Mustang
wow.
follows
Red
him.
Bull.
Mustang follows him.
Is it
Oh, no, another one. Ben Gallagher's off as well.
Yeah, Ben
Three
Gallagher's, Tim
cars
Williams
off.
is.
Three
Tim
cars
Williams
off.
is, and Mustang getting the Red Bull.
Wow.
What an absolutely insane moment.
Craziness, that. Oh, wow. I can't believe only one car actually managed to crash out there. But yeah, wow. Ooh.
I didn't capture all that, but I can't wait to look back at your live stream later on and see that. I might actually watch it when I go to the gym later. I'll be on the exercise bike. I might watch it there and then. Because, yeah. Well, I think we're already having fun, aren't we? It's only just the start of the season.
Yeah. We've got 16 people also watching, so hello. Nice to see. As Jack's went fastest there, I just missed that, but Jack is fastest now. And, yeah. I
Oh,
did
yes,
miss that.
wow.
During all of the shenanigans. We missed
Yeah,
all
we've
that.
still got 4 minutes to go, so it's not over just yet. But yes, Jack, 120.2, sorry, 120.2, and that's the fastest lap I've seen anyone actually do. Yeah, well, I've done some sprint online racing with some of my online friends, and certainly none of them has been the quick of this. None of them have actually got into the 120s. So, yep, Jack, Mebe, Sant Giusto, Fap Alex, and Technica's actually up to 5th now as well.
Yeah.
And so he's getting into 120s too.
Here comes Forium as well. We haven't seen his pace yet. We'll see now as he completes his first lap. Round the last corner
This
he
is an
comes.
outlap.
I don't know.
Oh,
I think...
sorry, I was looking at. No, sorry, I was looking at the wrong driver. I went down to Terminus instead.
Yeah, he's gone
yeah,
fastest.
Thorium, look at that.
20
wow,
dead.
120.0.
So we should be breaking into the 19s soon. We'll watch Mebe because he definitely had the pace to improve. He got his lap invalidated, which is unfortunate. But this time he's already at 10th up in his first sector. So we should be seeing a vastly improved time from him. As he's hit the wall there actually on the exit. Once again, I'm not sure
Has
that's
he?
my streamer or
Thorium?
not. No, I'm watching
I didn't see him hit the wall.
Mebe. I'm watching Mebe.
Oh, Mebe, sorry.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
on his second or third lap. There's only 2 minutes left in the session, 2 minutes 40. So possibly his last run. And he's just about to run out of his deployable energy. You can see that at the bottom of the screen. You can see all the new ERS system. The drivers control that themselves this season. And yeah, during a quali lap, very common to see the bar run empty. But anyway, here we go. Up to the line. Mebe, can he get into the 19s?
Yeah,
Doesn't
no.
get there, but he's still
8,000.
fastest.
I knew he was going to be fastest. I could just see the time coming down and down and down. Absolutely crazy. But, yeah. Wow. We're 8 thousandths of a second off the 119s. I really do hope we get into it. But just if I just bring up the interval now, also, well, the leader, if we look, the top 5 are separated by just 6/10 of a second. Even the real life top 6 aren't like that. Well,
Let's
Technique
see.
Gaming, meanwhile, has retired after
San
being
Giusto.
4th place.
Sanchez just done it.
Well done.
Sorry, I had to interrupt you there.
No, it's fine. I was just saying, Technique Gaming got into the top 5 in his Renault, but he's now retired.
Must have run out of tyre
So-
or ERS or something.
Yeah, we got into the top 5. I mean, look, we got Technica now second off it, but he's on an outlap now. He's going to try and get round and do another lap.
Yeah.
He'll make it round just in time. I think Technica will be the last man to cross the line to start a lap.
Just watching
I
six
think it'll be him.
seals.
I was going to say, Six Seals will be close. He's
Yeah,
going to be close.
I think
He's
he's
going to
gonna
get
be
after this one.
next across the line to finish a lap. I think, unless it's Thomas. Oh, no, he's just crossed the line to
Silver
start one.
Star. Silver Star.
Silver Star, is he next? Let's see him.
He
He's
is.
3 tenths up so far in this lap. Won't be pulled, but we'll see.
His
P5.
Yeah, I was going to say, for a 3/10 up on his personal best time.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely not on the overall best from Sant Giusto. Sant Giusto, we expect may win the championship this year as he just slows out the way there to let one of these Salvas, who has 6 seals it was. Has 6 seals, currently down in 9th place actually, 1.3 seconds off the pace, so he'll be finishing this lap. Will he be starting another? I think he will. I do believe he has got plenty of fuel left in that Sauber of his, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there.
Oh,
And,
Alex is
got yellow
done.
flags all over the place.
Yeah, Alex is done. Silver Star's done. Thomas is starting last. Here comes 6 seals to the line. That's P7.
Oh, he just made it.
Yep.
Yeah, he's going to go for another lap.
Jack's
6 seals
done.
is going for another lap.
Jackson as well.
Old Technica's just locked up into turn 3, and so that will really cost him a bit of time. He's getting a bit of traffic coming up in front of him as well. Hopefully that doesn't hold him up, but he is catching a bit of traffic. I don't know if you can see it. And the car in front is actually Ben Gallagher in the Williams. Is he going to be able to get out of the way? Because it doesn't appear he's on actually a fast lap because he's running the low hybrid mode. So yeah, he's not going entirely quick, but it's still the fight's still on for pole position. Six Seals out is not going for another run, is he? Or what fact? No, he's not.
I think it's
Unless it's just
only
a glitch on my
really
screen.
Technica who can go for it now. He's going to get a nice test stream here off Ben Gallagher. Down the straight
Yeah,
with his
I was gonna
DRS. Good chance still he can get it. Although I don't think he will. But you
That was a
never
good
know.
apex there through turn 13. And here we go now through turn 14. Not quite tight on the inside, but coming up now to the last 2 bends. Here's
Oh,
turn
that's
15,
slow
centre
into
corner. Oh yeah,
Too
very
slow.
slow into there, definitely. Way too slow. Now rounding across the final corner. Again, not very quick. And it's definitely not going to be in the 119s, is it? Surely not. It's going to be in the 120s. Does he improve? Only goes into
P10.
10th place. He's within a second. But still, if you look at this, top 11 drivers from Sant Giusto down to Ben Gallagher are separated by 9 tenths of a second. What a high standard we've got here in Australia.
Absolutely.
Absolutely brilliant.
McLaren qualify first and last.
Well, to be fair, Thomas did have the wheel glitch, so he didn't really
Yeah.
have the chance, did he? I know he could have set a lap early, but yeah, it's not all gone to plan, has it really? But still, a good qualifying session overall. So for the race, what do you see happening?
Well, we've actually got some predictions in the chat. I want to read out quickly. We've got, I think Frandy Thompson. Is it Frandy Thompson or is it Tom? I don't even know. Anyway, whoever it is.
Thomas.
Jack.
I think Thomas.
Probably. Hope it is. Really hope I didn't get the wrong one. Anyway, he wants us to be a Jack win. Jack, please shut up. So that's what he thinks. Then Jacko F1 racer wants Alex to win. So yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Personally,
down in 9th place, it's a tall order.
Personally, I think it's either going to be Jack or for him. But only one way to find out is
I reckon Technica's starting from 10th place, which is not what we expected, but we all know he's brilliant on the tyres, isn't he, his Technica? And if he can get some good management out of those tyres, he's certainly going to be in with a chance of maybe not of the win, but perhaps the podium. Who knows?
loving the XP. Get an XP for that. One of the most bewildering glitches I've ever seen. But here's your grid then.
Yep.
Sanji Stowe from Mebe, Forium, Jack, Silver Star, Technique, Evo, Six Seals, Alex. Surprising to see him down in 9th actually there. Technica, Ben Gallagher, Mystic Man, Pirate, Wheel Man, Mustang, and last on the grid, Thomas. And yeah, we're gonna have a pretty decent race I think up ahead.
Yeah, certainly so. And I shall see you all for the race. Let's go.
Yes, and I'll let you take this one.
Yeah, I was just doing that for the just for my YouTube video, so I've saved that qualifying.
Ah,
And I will
nice.
do the race now. I'm going to do it as a Crofty style intro.
Go for it.
I certainly will. Hello all and welcome along to round one of the Straight Line Racing PS4 F1 League Tier 1 Season 4. We are here at the Albert Park Circuit in Melbourne, the venue for the Australian Grand Prix since 1996, and we've seen plenty of action here over the years, none more so down into Turn 1 in the year, I think 2004 or 3, I think it was, Ralf Schumacher was thrown up into the air, and then down into Turn 3 on the opening race of the 1996 Grand Prix, Martin Brundle getting thrown upside down in the air. What more are we going to see here as well? It's a 16 corner track as well, as we're about to start the formation lap, and I'll just tell you more things about the history. We've got the fast going into chicane of turns 11 and 12, the Wayne chicane I think they call it, and through there we have seen plenty of action over the years, good overtakes such as Kevin Magnussen on Lewis Hamilton, and also a crash for Timo Glock in 2008 as well. And here we are now on the formation lap after a fantastic qualifying with less than a tenth separating the top three, and with two rookies in that. I mean, you could say only one rookie at Mebe. Saw him only did one race last season, but we saw him do that in dominant force. But the man started on pole position here at Albert Park will beat none more than Sant Giusto, a man who was in title contention last season until he decided to pack it in and focus on for next season on the next game. Not that he can practice anyway, but behind him is a rookie driver of Mebe in the Haas Ferrari. Behind him we've got the winner of last year's season finale, well, last season's season finale in Abu Dhabi. That will be VP Thorium. He's in the Force India, and behind him will be one of the most improved drivers in SLR. That will be Shut Up Jack Please, known as Jack Please Shut Up last year. Now he is called Shut Up Jack. But yet the two Force Indians from row 2, 3rd and 4th. Behind them, one of these stars at the start of last season who didn't quite get to the end of the season, but Silverstein and Salvi is in 5th, and he's got Technique Gaming and the Renault right behind him, and Evo, the highest of the Ferraris, in P7. 6 Steels in the other Sauber down in 8th place, and then the biggest shock is that Fat Alex, the defending champion, down in 9th place in the Ferrari. Who'd expected that? And before him, the champion of Season 2 was Technica, and he's in 10th place in the Mercedes, although we do know how good Technica is on the tyres. Hopefully he can have a good race there from P10, but he's got to watch out for Ben Gallagher, I think another rookie behind him in the Williams, and also Mystic Man in the Haas behind him. Then also just behind them, those who didn't have the best qualifying but for a good race, we've got the Pirate, Weir Willman, F1 Mustang, and a man who unfortunately had a wheel glitch in qualifying, who starts last in P16 in a McLaren. It's the man who finished 3rd last season, Thomas. And now we've just got the cars lining up on the grid, and my oh my, are we all excited for this one, Owen?
Absolutely, I can't wait for this now. This is where heart rate goes up a little bit, tension rises, and the lights come on. Here we go then. 3, 4, and 5 lights here in Australia. They're taking their time, but they got off the line. Sant Giusto's really bad. He had a poor reaction, and it's already maybe into the lead, into towards turn 1, maybe for him as well, getting ahead, and that's a seriously bad start for Sant Giusto. He's causing all sorts of chaos. All sorts of chaos going on. And there's a car in the wall of Williams there in the background. Somehow Sant Giusto's still 2nd place. Had to muscle his way through there. And, well, left quite a wake, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we saw Sant Giusto getting quickly overwhelmed by the two Force Indias, and then they quickly ended up having a crash as we got Thorian there getting into a bit of tangling as someone has fallen back down the order. Silverstar indeed in the Sauber. He's already out of the race. Poor start to it there, and VP Thorian was dropped down from 3rd to 5th. Meanwhile, Fat Alex has gone from 9th up to 6th, and he's now challenging the Force India, who in front of him has got 3 cars battling. And look at Evo Gaming from about 5th place. Evo hitting him in the back there, just about, and also having to defend from Sant Giusto, who's just got in front of him. Meanwhile, Mebe already 3 seconds up the road, but this is where the big battle is. For P2, it's the Renault Technique Gaming having a fantastic start from 6th place, and Evo's followed in from 7th. They're now battling over 2nd place, but we've got Sant Giusto right behind, and VP Thorium as well, almost 4 wide there going into turn 13. Absolutely mental stuff. I don't know how they've even managed to stay on the track, you know, without having master contact. Meanwhile, Fap Alex is now right on the back of Sant Giusto, but Sant Giusto, meanwhile, he's going for the move on the Renault. Technic Gaming has gone wide, lost 3 places in that corner, and now we've got Fat Alex right on the back of Sant Giusto. These two teammates last season at Sauber, but they're certainly not the best of friends now. Won't be helping each other out in the same way. Now Sant Giusto harvests the power there on the main straight. No DRS yet as we are only on lap 2. Fat Alex, whoa, makes a mistake. And Six Steels now in the Sauber right behind him. Is his teammate already out of the race? He's the only hope for Sauber to score some points in the opening in the opening race of the season, but no, he has to bail out. As Technica, meanwhile, just waits behind, and F1 Mustang's had a good start from 15th, already up to P8 behind this lot, but can't seem to keep up.
Oh, San Giusto in the grass. He's just about recovered from that. But what a chaotic start. They just... You can tell they haven't raced for a while, can't you? They've absolutely went for it there. Jack, please shut up. He's the biggest loser. He's down in 15th right now. Such a strong position.
Yes.
And look at that. There goes Alex. Alex on his former teammate. He's going to get him as he does a bit of contact on the exit. They're side by side. Surely one of them's got to back out. There's no way they'll go side by side into here. And Alex does back out. But look at that. Look at the exit there. And there's a big crash ahead. Oh! And look at this. Here's Six Seals going round the outside here of Alex. Can he get it done? Round the outside's been a difficult move. Little bit of contact. They're still going to go for it. And they're still side by side. Six Seals. Oh, Sanji's doing the wall. He's had an incident there as well. They just don't know when to stop. Maybe's got a 7.5 second lead.
Wow, well, this is just a dream start from Mebe in the Williams, sorry, not the Williams, the Haas up front, I mean. But yeah, and we've got Fap Alex. He's not actually done yet with Six Seals, you know. Still no DRS on him, but he's absolutely flying. DRS will be available the next time they come round, and Six Seals here, right on the slipstream, the gearbox of that Sauber in front. Can he get in front? It's the Ferrari works car versus Ferrari customer. Can he go around the outside of turn 3? No, he can't. Six Seals defending hard, and Technica, meanwhile, is right behind these. We've seen the cars from the back make their way towards the front, and the ones at the front having all sorts of incidents. Six Seals nearly puts it in the wall there, just went slightly too wide, and the outside wheels suddenly he's off the track again, and now Fap Alex gets past, and Technica has. Six Seals do well there, leaving a bit of room for the Mercedes, but yet we've got the last two champions of SLR up into 3rd and 4th already, after starting way back in 9th and 10th. Incredible.
These guys need to calm down. They are seriously pushing this way too far. Look at Six Seals and Mustang. They're side by side. Mustang started 15th. Up to P5.
Yeah, I was just saying, Mustang had a great run there out of turn 8, I think it was, and was ready to go around that long left-hander and get around the outside of the Sauber. Yeah, absolutely chaotic start. I mean, I think the unluckiest ones during all that are the Force Indias. They are still in the race, and each one of them has pitted and put on the yellow soft tyre, but they're way down the order, and Shut Up Jack, the one in front, he's right behind Ben Gallagher and Tuomas, and Ben Gallagher is all over the place in that car. If I just bring up now the ones who stopped, let me just bring that, so the ones that have stopped, Technic Gaming, Tuomas, Ben Gallagher, Shut Up Jack, and 4AM, so the two Force Indias as well have stopped. They're going to try and get to the end on the yellow softs, but it's certainly not over yet, as the Pirate has spun it at turn 2.
Mustang is off as well. He's lost 2 positions.
The Pirate's still not spun it. Oh, of course, yes. Yeah, I think he had quite a run in there. But if we're not... Oh, Sanjisto, they're getting out of shape as well. Just coming out of the turn... what turn would that have been? Turn 5 and 6 there, you could say. But now, here we go. Rounding turn 9, sorry, turn 8, that one was the long turn 8 before here. Turn 9 and then the long. Turn 10 as Fap Alex nearly spins the car, and Technica's got past as well. So yeah, it's still going all crazy. Six Seals and who's it? Mystic Man are all battling away here. It's the Haas Ferrari versus the Sauber Ferrari, side by side, round the long turn 10. Hardly going to be anything between them here during the turn 11. Not even a cigarette paper's worth, but still Six Seals just holds in front. But the Haas now on the exit of turn 12 with the DRS zone gets in front of the Sauber, and it's incredible really for the Haas. He's on the soft tyres, and hoping to go long into the start, and now F1 Mustang gets himself in on the act after losing out to these to start of the lap. Meanwhile, Technica has Sanjisto in the pits, so Technica is up to 3rd ahead of Alex after what happened earlier. And meanwhile, the gap out front up to 10 seconds already.
See what, Sanjisto left that late. He got a penalty as well for speeding, and I'm seeing more yellows. I think Technic Gaming's had a bit of a run-in with the barriers.
Oh, interesting. Is he? Has he taken the... Oh, yeah, he's taken the yellow sauce. For a brief moment, I saw the red sleeper sauce on my screen, but yeah, he's taken the sauce to the end, although he's right down in 9th place, but more importantly, ahead of his teammate as well, who, in turn, has not had the best of races so far, has he? But it's going to be interesting to see Sanjisto's pace in relation to those up front when they get worn ultra softs. Remember, they're still in front by over 10 seconds. Fap Alex starting to drop back now from Technica. So it's all starting to calm down a little bit now, because Six Seals losing to F1 Mustang in front. F1 Mustang pretty decently paced.
That is simply the craziest start to the race I've ever seen. I mean,
Yeah, it's just amazing. We're only 5 laps in. How much action we already had, and you can't get much more than that, can we? It's impossible. But
well,
do you know what? The best thing that we're seeing here, Mystic Man. I know he's a long way off. I know he's 17 seconds off the lead.
6 seals.
However, he's on the soft tyres, and he can get a long first run out of this.
He's on the Supers
What
on
about-
my screen.
He's on the. Yeah, I know, but Mystic Man's on the yellow softs.
Ah, sorry, wrong man. Sorry, my fault.
It's alright. Yeah, Mystic Man currently P4, having started. Where did he start the race? Having started all the way down in 12th place.
Is that technique gaming?
So,
That is.
where?
He's facing the wrong way round at the exit of turn 2.
Oh, he is.
How's he done that then?
Oh, dear.
That's just
I
coming
don't know
out of the
how he-
pits.
I know. I reckon he's just got on the power too early, don't you think? Coming out of turn 2,
Yeah.
already over a lap down.
That's just gone from bad to worse. He was second at one point, and now look where he is.
I know. He was second after I think the first 2 laps. Meanwhile, VP Thorium's responding to that blunder at the start. You know, it's a terrible start to the race. He's set the fastest lap on the yellow soft tyres. So already the soft tyres proving to be quicker than the ultras, and we're only on lap 6 of the race. VP Thorium now right on the back of Turmes. We saw Turmes at the front mostly last year in the McLaren. Sorry, not in the McLaren, in the Ferrari last season. We saw him mainly at the front, and I think was third in the championship as Technique came in, nearly takes them both out, just parks his car in the middle of the track. But we've got Thorium here. If you can bring this up on, I assume that you have.
Yeah.
Thorium here, right on Turmes. He's going to try and make a move here into the tight turn 9,
easy.
and he is. Look at that, right past him. There goes the forcing it on the McLaren, and he's going to try and pull away with maximum hybrid boost here, as you can see on your display screen. Rounding the long turn 10 left-hander before coming into the fast chicanes, turn 11 and 12. Hopefully we don't see anyone go off here like Simo Glock did in 2008, although the cars were a lot more fragile back then as they are now. But we already have seen drivers go off, haven't we?
Yes, that qualifying incident was quite the mess, wasn't it? 3 cars off in succession. But yeah, seen a couple off there as well. I think I've seen 6 seals off there. Who else? Someone else was off there, wasn't it? At the start. Probably Technic himself actually was in the wall there.
It was Ben Gallagher was one.
Ben Gallagher, yeah.
It was Ben, Jack, I think, and the other Williams.
Yeah, there's a lot. There was that 2-car crash. There was a Forium who's on the screen right now, and was it Evo as well? It's just so many that's went off there, but
yeah, it's been mad already, hasn't it? I mean,
yeah,
it's sad that I can't be with all races this season, but to be here for the first one, oh, Thorium. Well, I think it was meant to be lag on my screen. It appeared to have tapped the wall there. I don't know what you saw.
It's been happening a lot. I think it's maybe just a laggy lobby. It's nothing that big.
No,
Alex! Alex is gone. Did you just say he disconnected?
Oh, yes.
Or...
No. I was saying I'm about to disconnect the Wi-Fi from my phone, so I've got better signal.
Right, I see.
I mean, I've got much better Wi-Fi this time.
Oh, but yeah. Alex and Rear Wheelman both having big slides, but Alex, he went off at that turn 11-12 again. He's the latest victim to go off there. He's fell down to P5, and he's actually got Rear Wheelman all over his rear, and he's going to pit now.
Fat Alex has got a pit there, yeah. I was going to say Fat Alex has got to pit. He'll have destroyed his tyres there coming out of turn 12 sideways. And where's he going to be in relation to the rest? 6 seals, I think, is the one he wants to be out in front of, or even Turmes. He's definitely not going to be ahead of Turmes.
Yeah. I
Or
think
will he? Who knows?
He'll be okay at
He might
about 6 seals.
Yeah, I was going to say 6. No, Turmes is going to get past.
Yeah.
Turmes has got past, and so has Thorium as well. Ben Gallagher, is he going to get past? He just about does. Yeah, and he's well ahead of 6 seals.
That's going to hurt.
So down to 11th now has Fat Alex. I mean, it's only 2 places down from where he started, but considering where he was earlier on, he was up to P2, wasn't he, at one point?
I think everyone's been P2 at some point in this race.
Oh no, Mebe!
Oh no.
Oh, who is it, sorry? No, Technica,
no.
sorry, Technica.
Technica's
just,
wow.
he spun it out of turn 12. I don't know if you saw it there, Owen, but
no,
yeah, Technica, he came out. Yeah, the back end just seemed to swing out on the outside of turn 2. Sorry, turn 12, turn 12. And he's definitely going to be pitting now. The only reason I got mixed up with the name there was because the left-hand side of my screen is getting covered over by the constant group chat rubbish from other chats that I'm in. It's ridiculous. I mean, it wasn't until I looked at the top right of my screen that I knew.
little fight with Evo and Sanjusto. Missed it, but I saw Sanjusto getting ahead, and then a massive blocker for the two of them. But yeah, this is an absolute drain right now for Mebe. And with that mistake, Mystic Man will be closing right in on Technica. Could we be seeing a Haas 1-2? Who could have predicted that?
Evo with a 5 seconds not go penalty for speeding in the pit lane, or will get a 5-second penalty added to his time at the end of the race.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's because of that mistake there from Technica. Technica didn't go into the pits, and he's now 17 seconds off Mebe.
He's losing massively.
I think when Mebe pits, he'll be in about 4th place, 3rd or 4th. Because it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, Mystic Man. Look at how closely Mystic Man is catching him on board with him now, and he's absolutely just cruising.
I was going to say, he's a factor in this race now. I mean, of course, he will have to pit. He can't just go through this race without making a stop. But he'll be on the quicker tyres
in this area.
Well, of course, he'll be on the quicker tyres at the end, and of course, lighter car as well. So he'll have the faster car, but his ERS system will be his ERS will be a little bit more worn. So do you reckon he's trying to save it a bit now? I mean, he is in mode 1 at the moment, harvesting through the slower section. So he's going to try and use as much power as he can towards the end, and also a lot more fuel when on the fast ultra softs as Technica now pits.
I think Mystic Man is a real factor, like you say, for the podium. I mean, I think safety car's on, but I think all he needs is a safety car. Mystic Man's in the hunt for the win. He's 20 seconds behind his teammate. I mean, Mebe is checked out. Unless he has a serious incident, then he's got this race won already. But I mean, Mystic Man, I think he really should be getting that 2nd place now. So many people have had issues around him. He's been able to take advantage, and he's, like you say, he's saving the errors as well, so he's got plenty of pace to give. And Ben Gallagher, I think, has just had a little bit of a spin.
Yeah, he's come back into the pits as well, so it's going to be his 2nd stop of the race already for the Williams, and we're not even halfway through just yet.
I wonder if that was through contact with Alex, because they were pretty close to each other as that happened.
Yeah, it may have been actually. I know he was in P10 and Alex got P9.
Yeah.
What Alex is trying to do now, he's trying to catch up to Thomas, even though he's like 5 seconds off him now, or around 6 seconds even. But yeah, I mean, what I'm looking forward to the most here, Owen, I don't know about you, but I reckon we are going to see a fight or a tense end for the two Hasses. It's the American dream for them at the moment, having their cars 1st and 2nd, having not pitted, and especially considering where Mystic Man started, it couldn't have gone any better.
We've got Mebe in now. Mebe's in now.
Mebe pits. And
Alex out!
Yeah, Mystic Man. Oh dear. And because of the stupid way this game goes, I can't see what's happened.
I'll have a look on Evo's. Oh, there, he's just parked it up. He's just parked it up. He must have had an incident on the exit of that corner into the wall, possibly. But yeah.
And meanwhile, if we look, Mystic Man is in front of Mebe. Mebe fits and comes out behind his teammate. And Mebe already 2 seconds back, but what's going to be the case here? Will Mystic Man still be able to bump in some quicker laps on these more worn softs? And how long is he going to last on these soft tyres? I mean, he should go to about maybe lap 18 to 20, would you say, on these tyres?
I think 18 is probably a good time to pit. I mean, 10 laps on the Ultra seem achievable. I mean, Mebe didn't struggle, did he? So 18, 19, 20, something like that for Mystic Man.
Well, yeah, because of course Mebe's got to last 18 laps on the super softs.
Yeah.
He's pitting. He hasn't took the softs. He's took the super softs.
Nah, Mebe's on the softs on my screen.
Oh, for heaven's sake!
Yeah,
this stupid game that's been going for many years, Codemasters, and you cannot do anything. What is going on? Yeah, I mean the graphic on the left-hand side of my screen is soft, but when I look at the car itself, it's on the red super softs.
Always believe the graphics.
Wow. I mean, clearly Pirelli painted that tyre the wrong colour. I mean, when I look at it go by, there is actually a little, what is it? Little hint of yellow in the tyre. But if you look now, Mebe is starting to close in again on Mystic Man. But can you see, Owen, the sky starting to get a little bit darker? Or is that just the time of day?
I don't know, there's a few dark clouds. I don't see it raining, but then again, I've seen races in, say, last year's game a lot. You can see it in just a matter of laps going from a blue sky to absolute torrential rain. I've had it happen in league races, so I mean, it could rain, I guess, but just have to wait this one out. But yeah, good spot on the clouds. You never know. You just never know. I mean, this race has been crazy enough. Who says it can't get crazier?
Yeah, no, what we're going to see happen here, look, with Haas, because we've got Mebe right behind Mystic Man, is Gunter Steiner going to get on the phone and say, Mystic Man, please get out of the way, leave a gap, because if you look at this now, side by side around turn 10, I think Mystic Man has let his teammate go, because he knows he's quicker and he doesn't want to compromise the team's race, and he wants the team to score the most points, I reckon, so, yeah. Because I reckon if Mystic Man did try to hold up Mebe there, it would have caused more wear on those soft tyres, but it also makes me believe now that he won't be catching Mebe at the end on the Ultra Softs. I mean, he could do, because we haven't seen the true pace of Mystic Man on the Ultra Softs yet, have we really? Not from qualifying at least. Considering he's, you know, way back down the order.
Yeah.
But, it's certainly getting interesting now. If we look now, Mystic Man decided to P12. Now that's obviously not great qualifying. He was on the Ultra Softs, I believe, in quali, but we do have the free tyre choice for the races here in SLR, no matter where you qualify. Or do we? I don't know.
I don't think we do, no. I think it's...
Well, as he was outside the top 10, he would have had the free choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go then. So, the choice he made seemed to have been the right choice.
Well, I mean, I've seen that's a real trend in this game. The one stop, you know, the alternate strategy seems to work so well in this game. And I'm just saying, in the pits now, Rear Wheel Man had to change his front wing, and there's another victim. Bengala has went off at turn 12 exit. He's down to last. Well, I think he was last already.
He's in P12.
Yeah, I think he was.
Yeah, he was already last.
Williams having about as good of a day as they could have expected, really. As usual.
From what I mentioned earlier, if we look at this, VP Thorin, we saw him go off early on. He's now up to P5, and when Mystic Man pits, Mystic Man will be quite a bit behind VP Thorin.
Jeez, he had a big moment on my screen. Sorry, VP Thorin. I thought he was about to crash there. I don't know if that was more lag or whatever, but he had a massive moment. Yeah, on my screen.
But it looked very smooth on my screen.
Okay. I had a heart attack. I think anyone on stream would have saw that as well. Had a mini heart attack as well.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, of course, mine is going to be on my channel on demand, of course.
Yes.
You know, with my view, because I want to make myself look good as a commentator. And no, I will not be singing like chickens again, like I did at the start of my PS4 commentary career for Formula 1. None of that. But yeah, from what I'm saying, Thorin, he's only 11.9 seconds behind Mebe. Now, I'm not saying he's ever going to be ahead of Mebe, because Mebe's pitted, but when Mystic Man does pit for those Ultras, or Supers, if he chooses those,
he's going
to be behind Thorium. He's going to be behind Thorium.
Thorin has been on them for 11 laps as well. There's only 2 laps difference, so I mean, if Mystic Man's pit, then surely Thorin will as well. And Thomas.
Yeah. And Sant Gisto, meanwhile, he's right on the back of the F1 Mustang. He's going to be right behind him here on through the long left-hander of turn 10. But now that we're coming up to the chicane of 11 and 12, I reckon Sant Gisto's just going to wait behind. Oh, he nearly touched him, but he is. But he's going to have DRS now here, exit at turn 12. He's had a good exit there. DRS now up, and he goes to the inside. The Red Bull just needs enough room, and Thorium's going to try and get in on the act as well. He's going to think, yeah, I'm going to have a bit of that. It's a bit of a lock-up there, actually, for Sant Gisto, and the Red Bull is undercutting him. He's on the slip slot, but it hasn't worked, and Thorium is tried to get past, but just wasn't enough room for 3 cars, and there's a lock up there for the Red Bull. Bearing in mind the Red Bull is on the red super sauce and not the yellow sauce. Meanwhile, VP Thorium right behind, now alongside him on the main straight. Again, he's got the DRS, so the victim of the DRS there is F1 Mustang. He didn't get it from Sant Gisto in front, it appears, or he might have done. I think I only just noticed as they wanted to break him, but yeah, that's 2 places lost now for the Red Bull, and Sant Gisto and VP Thorium on their comeback, and now up to 3rd and 4th, and I think, well, both of them on for a podium, don't you think?
I don't know, you need to wait and see how the rest of this plays out, because I think Mystic Man, Mustang will be very handy at the end of this race. They will have much better tyres. You just don't know yet. We need to sort of see how this plays out, but I think one of them could be on the podium.
Well, look at it now, though, right? Sant Gisto's 5 seconds behind Mystic Man and catching him. Because Mystic Man's soft tyres are starting to wear out. You know, it's been on those since the very start, and we are just about halfway through the race now. So, I mean, I know it's probably not the right time to pit just yet, is it? For Mystic Man. I think he's got to go on at least another 3 to 5 laps on those. But try not to lose as much time. He's already 8 seconds behind Mebe, his teammate, who's off into the distance in front. So, Yeah, but if Sant Giusto and VP Thorin can keep on battling behind Mystic Man, that's really going to favour the Haas team, isn't it? You know, because VP Thorian is right on him, and he's going to have DRS here on the main straight. Now, it's not really going to cause much effect. However, there is another zone straight afterwards.
Yeah.
You know, just on the exit of turn 2. So here we go. This is the first one, and really catches that McLaren actually on the braking there as I'm watching from on board. And now on the exit of turn 2, DRS open once again for the Force India. Slipstream engaged behind the McLaren. He's moving to the outside. Is he going to make a move around the outside? I think he might. He's alongside the McLaren, touching wheels, not quite. But here we go now, round in turn 4, and the Force India has got ahead of McLaren. And second place is a factor now. But Sant Giusto really isn't going to give up this position yet. He's in the McLaren. It's orange versus pink. Let's say it's the Tiger versus the Panther. Oh dear, man. These drivers really are acting like animals. Not only are they the colours of animals, they're driving like them. What brilliant racing we've got here. Two amazing drivers here. As Evo, as you say, he's made another mistake down at turn 2. And Jack is catching him as well.
Brooks front win. Must have hit someone. Big lockup as well. He's oh my goodness! Jack almost into the back. Gets past now, you'd imagine. Although they're gonna go side by side to 5, maybe not as cleanly as I thought. And Evo's
Evo off the track.
Well, he's a bit of a
what's all he's gone off? Braking failure. Is that braking failure for the Ferrari?
He'll hurt in the morning, certainly. He was almost into the catch fence there.
Meanwhile,
I was so random.
Mebe, during all that, Mebe's got 3-second time penalty for track limits, I think.
Thorium pits again, so as I thought, surely that means Sant Giusto's going to have to do it as well. Supers for him.
Pits and takes, supers, I think that's the right tyre, so...
Technica?
Is Sant Giusto going to pit, cover him off?
He must have to. And, Technica,
no doubt.
He's going to the end. He'll be going to the end, surely, Technica, on the entire, so maybe he's
a as well, I think, as well.
No, Tuomas has been on 15 laps. Tuomas has been on 15 laps. So it'll be Tuomas, Sant Giusto, and Mystic Man still to pit. Maybe 6 seals as well. It'll be a bit touch and go on him. But surely Technica is actually the man who's going to be second at the end of all this.
No, I reckon it'll be Sant Giusto. Sant Giusto may choose not to pit, for all we know. But I can say, I don't know if you've got the graphic on your screen, but VP Thorian's got the fuel warning lights on, so he's going to have to start saving a bit more fuel.
Yeah,
he's going to have to save a little bit more fuel in that Force India, or Racing Point Force India as they're now called.
You have to stick the fuel, but I mean, he's not even got that much ERS as well. It's really put him in a bad position. He's going to have to conserve, and it's going to make him a lot slower than he'd really want to be. And that's not what you need when you're trying to push. Well, as
he's on fresher tyres, super softs, he's going to have good grip, isn't he, in that car? So he's not completely out of it. I believe he will catch Tuomas. He may catch Technica as well, although Technica is a very good driver on the tyres. We saw in Bahrain last season. Different game, of course, different cars as well. Because Technica won the title, didn't he, in a Mercedes? Then he was at Red Bull last season, and now he's back in the Mercedes. So, yeah, Mercedes chose to take back Technica, and hopefully he can have more glory with them.
Yeah. I mean, he might actually catch Sant Giusto on track. Just seeing it now, he's got 5 laps fresher tyres. He's catching. He's been caught by half a tenth in the last lap. You can see him now, half a second, not half a tenth. That's a bit small, but you can see anyway on the on-board. He's just catching. You can see the McLaren quite large now compared to what it was a few laps ago. As Jack pits again, he'll be going to the end on them supers, and yeah, you know. If Technica gets past on track, then that probably is slam dunk then for P2.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was also looking at Thorian there. I mean, some of the viewers watching on my channel, not live obviously, but we're probably wondering why I was viewing Thorian all that time, because I've just been studying him, and I can see now unless it's a glitch, he's not using any of his hybrid boost.
Yeah, he's
not
saving
using any of it. It says 0. So yeah, he is saving it. Maybe to be quicker at the end, but by then his tyres will be, a bit more worn, wouldn't they? So
well, his fuel light just went off. He's on fuel conservative mode. He's just conserving absolutely everything right now, waiting for the last sort of push. This is a waiting game for him now.
And I think now it's a waiting game for the Haas team as to when Mystic Man is going to pit. Of course, they'll know, but we don't know. VP Thorian, meanwhile, does set the fast lap of the race despite not using that hybrid power. and being, well, a bit more fuel saving, but he's got over 80% hybrid boost available to him now. I don't know if he's going to start using it yet, but so not hybrid boost, but battery charge anyway. And how much of it he's going to use, I've no idea. He's catching Terminus at a rapid rate, but what I was about to say was the pit window really is now open for Mystic Man. The San Giusto's, well, now got him in his sights. So I think it's about time now Mystic Man pits, unless he thinks there's rain coming to fall. Because if you just look now, it really is getting dark, isn't it? With 10 laps to go.
I'm just saying that now in the sky. It really does look like it's about to rain. It's getting really super dull. That must be what he's waiting for. There's no reason why he would start. The only guy to start on the soft tires. He must have had a reason for it. Maybe this is it. Maybe it's due to rain for the last third of this race. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing we've ever seen.
No, absolutely not. But of course, as some of our viewers are, Mystic Man pits.
Ignore all of that then.
Well, I was about to say, you know, just so all our viewers know, of course, me and you, we're in a studio, you know, out of Australia. We're in our own studio for SLR's coverage. We are not actually at the venue, so we haven't got the weather forecast on us. But of course, the teams will have, and it's ultra softs there for Mystic Man. Hopefully, he can last. He's going to have to do 10 full laps on those. I reckon he is. 10 full laps, including this out lap from the pits, and he comes out in P6, just ahead of F1 Mustang. Starts to get a bit foggy on track, but meanwhile, VP Thorium has got past Turmes as we missed it there, sadly. But yeah, VP Thorium now up to P4, 30 seconds off the lead, but still, it's been a good recovery so far, hasn't it, for Thorium? Because he was shutting off at the start after starting in P3. He's made 2 stops, I repeat, 2 pit stops, using all 3 different tyre compounds this race, and he's up into P4. The podium is still on, however, he's over 10 seconds back from Technica, so I think now San Giusto is not going to pit. You've got to say, because he'll be way back from Thorium. Oh, wow, it's crashed! San Giusto's crashed!
We don't need to worry about that now,
I accidentally clicked away from him just as he hit the wall, so now I can't see him anymore. But he came out of turn 12, backhand just swung out, and he crashed in the wall. He just crashed it. It was a real shame there. I reckon he lost a lot of grip there on the rear tyres.
Well, I was about to say...
That's a really unfortunate end for San Giusto. Really unfortunate.
Like I said, I was about to say there, I was thinking his rear tyres probably wouldn't be able to survive the rest of the race, and well, we never know what would have happened now because he binned it anyway. But yeah, another victim of turn 12. I mean, you just never know. You need to be very careful in that section of the track. And I saw in the chat earlier there were predictions that who said it? I need to try and find it now. Yeah. Like in the chat they were saying possibly there's a chance that Thorium actually ended up second, wasn't it? Or is it you said that? Someone said that. I'm very forgetful when it comes to this stuff. But anyway, yeah, someone said it, that's the point. And it's looking very likely now actually that it could happen with this pace that Thorium's got and all of his fuel saving he's doing.
Yeah, absolutely, of course. And what you were saying about the rear tyres maybe not surviving on the McLaren there of San Giusto, you could say that Thorium, he may be singing Survivor in his car. I don't know if you've ever heard that song by Destiny's Child. Of course, I can't play the song because copyright issues. But I reckon because Thorium having that amazing race recovery up into P3 and not really got any challenge behind or even in front of him now, I reckon Thorium's in that car singing, or his engineers have been singing, I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up, I'm a survivor.
He's gonna crash. You see, almost is that Williams actually, just when you're saying that. Oh, he's hit him, oh!
Oh my God! No, there's a bit of lag there, sure there's a bit of lag. But the Williams have got to let him pass here on the straight. This is not for position. Ben Gallagher, just let him pass, please. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Great timing this is for you to start saying that. He's got to put that into practice now. And just what is happening,
yeah,
I found it. Nathan said it. Nathan said Thorium's going to be second, and Alex, after he retired, said it was going to rain.
Oh, Thorium.
Alex says it's going to rain at the end of this race in the chat earlier.
Oh dear. So Alex, defending champion, calling rain for this race.
Oh.
Because it's. Look at this. Thorium's right on the back of that Williams.
He's pushing him.
They're lagging on my screen. Well, they're lagging on my... I don't know.
This is just
but
lagging
Ben Gallagher needs to get out of the way for ignoring the blue flags.
This is just...
Is this not bloody normal?
Oh!
What is going... He's finally in front. He's have to shuffle his way through.
This
is absolutely ridiculous. Why does this game and this race have to get ruined by the glitches? This is not fair. Come on, man. I mean, well, also ruined by Ben Gallagher's stupid driving.
Oh, wow. I don't know if you saw that on your screen, but I'm pretty sure it was Ben Gallagher. Thorium just went under him and sent Ben Gallagher up into Narnia, up in the air.
I didn't see that. What I saw was I saw Ben Gallagher shoving him in the wall. That's what I saw.
Yeah.
I can sing another song with Survivor in it. It can relate to all the drivers, I guess. It's an Eminem song. It's called "This Is Survival of the Fittest," something like that.
Well, I think it's time for the drivers to maybe think about doing a rain dance. If Alex is correct, then everyone's going to be doing a rain dance by the end of this race. Oh,
Okay,
more yellows. Someone else must have went off.
Would you like me to sing a song about rain then?
Jack was off. Yeah, Jack was off at P12, turn 12.
Yes.
I mean, you can sing about rain if you
So-
want, but I don't know if it'll be very entertaining. And Jack's given up.
Well, you could. I guess I could sing. I mean, some drivers may want rain to come out. I don't know who would. Maybe Technica might want some because he's fairly good in the rain, and Tuamus as well. He's not bad. So you could sing Mark Anthony's chorus and Pitbull's song "Let It Rain Over Me," or "Rain Over Me" even. You know, "Girl, my body don't like me, come out of my mind, so let it rain over me."
Yeah.
You know that? Yeah.
No, I don't know that, but I mean,
Oh right.
I don't know. Would you get that on X Factor though? I don't know. Would you? You get
Well,
past
no,
the
I would have gone.
auditions on that?
I would have gone X. No, I wouldn't gone X Factor. Well, I think I'm better at hip hop style than pop. So yeah.
I mean, X Factor isn't just about that. You could probably.
Yeah, but
I mean-
rappers get judged. Rappers get judged on there just easily by their appearance, don't they? Which isn't
Yeah.
exactly fair, is it?
I mean, Honey G
That's
went
not-
how far?
Live stages,
Yeah.
semi-finals, isn't it? No,
Unbelievable.
no, not semi-finals.
It was scandalous.
I didn't even watch any of her or his performances.
Her or his. Oh dear. Is that hard to tell?
I don't know. I didn't see any of them, man. But anyway, what I have seen is this fantastic race. Mebe now
Yes.
19 seconds in front. Leading
Easy.
the race comfortably, he was 10 seconds in front after the first 5 laps. And even though he went to the, softs, even though the super soft tyres shown on the car on my screen, soft tyres, yeah, he went on softs, he's been absolutely brilliant and just dominant. He didn't start on pole, he started from P2. The pole sitter has fallen down, he's now out of the race at Gisto. But things looking good, and I think it's been a great comeback for Technica and also VP Thorium, as well as Tuamus as well, don't you think?
Well, yeah,
Fantastic.
Well, obviously, if Alex is right about this rain, then that explains why Tuamus is out, but Mystic Man is now catching him, so maybe it won't be that
Beat
P4.
Tuamus.
Did I say Technica? Oh, whoops.
You said Tuamus. Sorry, no,
Yeah.
you said Technica, but I'm assuming you meant Tuamus.
I thought I said to him. Anyway, yeah, I mean Tuamus. I mean, it explains why he's still out there on them 22-lap old tyres now. Because if Alex is right, we're all waiting for rain to start falling. Although I'm not seeing any signs of it right
we've
now.
got 4 full laps to go now. It's just 4 full laps after this one. Maybe getting another penalty, but it's not going to do anything. Meanwhile, Jack is in the pits, but he's already lost. So Jack, well, he started P4. Good qualifying for him, but just didn't quite go the way he wanted it, did it? Really, you know.
Yeah, it's a shame. I mean, I really think he has a chance this season, but if he's doing that, then not necessarily gonna have the chances.
Yeah, I mean we did.
Oh,
see
raining,
the 2
raining.
Force Indians.
Raining.
Oh, where? Oh yes.
Oh, Thorium's right on Technica. Did Technica make a mistake, or is he just slow?
Oh, surely not. Don't forget though. Don't forget, Thorium is on much fresher tyres and faster ones too than Technica.
Oh.
But Thorium has turned up his engine a bit and his hybrid.
If this, who would have thought this race is about to get even more entertaining? Side by side contact with Thomas and Mystic Man. I could have ended so badly, and my Mustang as well. But this race, it's been so crazy up to this point.
Oh no,
What-
Thorium! Oh!
I mean, what a season
Wow,
opener!
did you not see that?
I didn't see
Did
it.
you not see Thorium? Oh, hang on, we got Mystic Man. Oh no, we got a Williams off. It's Ben Gallagher. Don't forget that.
Oh,
Thorium, he
6
came
heels
out-
as well.
Thorium's sliding everywhere, but I can tell you what I just saw. Thorium came out the last corner and as soon as he opened his DRS, he spun. But he's catching now Technica. He's almost gone past him. As Technica's gone off the track, and now Thorium's up into P2.
He's off as well.
He's gone off the track. This is absolutely mental. Oh my goodness me! The rain is falling down here at our whip pole. We've got three full laps to go after this race. I cannot believe it. We're battling at the front. We've got the fantastic rookie Mebe leading by over 22 seconds now. But we've got the former champion of Technica, champion of season 2. He's now in P2, but battling away.
He's wide. He's wide.
In his first full season of Thorium, and now is Thorium going to be able to get past round this long turn 10 left-hander? It's forcing the Mercedes against Mercedes Works team. This is absolutely unbelievable. And now coming into turn 11, Thorium on the inside. I reckon he's got him, but is he going to be over yet? He's going to have the DRS, although it appears Technica's gone much wider. Yes, he has lost it. He's lost the momentum, and that is Thorium now. He's making 2 pit stops, and they near the back. Well, actually, last at one point. He has now made it second place, and Mebe pits. I mean, I don't think he'll be behind Thorium, because Thorium is sliding badly, and it's going to be the wet tyres, definitely, for Thorium as well. I believe Thorium will pit, and it'll be his 3rd stop of this race. He does pit, and what's Technica doing? He pits as well. I think they're all going to come to pits, so Mebe pits now for intermediates.
6 seals off.
And he comes out. I said,
2 cars off. 2 cars, there's Mystic Man, and there's a Ben.
What's Ben Gallagher doing?
He's trying to get spun back right. He can't get spun right. This rain. This rain.
6 seals is off. Rear wheelman's going very slow as well.
My goodness.
In AI. But yeah, this is absolutely crazy. Everyone's sliding who's on the slick tyres. But now those on the wets, Thorium and Technica just exit the pits. Thorium is the one in front of that. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. I don't know who you're going to give driving the day to here, but you've got to give it to either Mebe or Thorium.
Well, let's not jump the gun yet. This race has been so crazy up to this point.
It's
been so mental up to this point.
Unsafe release.
It could still change. This race can still go absolutely pear-shaped. So, 3 laps to go, including the one we're on.
Yeah, exactly.
Seriously, do not stop watching, because Mebe, I'm watching him now, he's looking pretty slidey.
And F1 Mustang, with all this, he's now up to 4th after starting 15th.
Wow. What a season opener.
I know, we've got last year's champion out. The man who we thought would be runner-up last season but isn't out. The pole sitter, let's say, out. Silver Star, a man who we thought would be strong, out. Evo also out, and the Pirate as well. So we've got both Ferraris out this race. And we've got a rookie at the front, leading the race in dominant style. The driver in 2nd place, making his first full season. Of course, he won his debut race last season in Abu Dhabi, but he's in 2nd. Ahead of the season 2 champion, Technica, who's in 3rd. But a man who started 15th after having not set a quali lap at all, F1 Mustang, because he crashed, he's made it up to 4th place. What a comeback. Red Bull will be absolutely fantastic. We thought now the weather here will be just for ducks, but he made the most of the Bulls' suitable weather to get up to 4th, and he's now staying there. He's going to weather the storm here, and wow, this is just incredible performance from a lot of the drivers, you got to say. Only 10 remain, but still fantastic.
This is going to be a difficult race to top. I mean, for round 1, I haven't seen a season opener so dramatic in such a long time. I've been so many leagues to commentate in. I've never seen it go this crazy for a season opener, and it's still, like I say, not over yet.
Oh, Thorium! I thought Thorium was about to crash if it was lag.
I'm just watching Mebe, because as you know, yeah, you just need to see how is he gonna
bring him up on screen. We've hardly seen him, have we? Really?
It's just absolutely crazy.
He's 21.9 seconds in front. Absolutely unbelievable. Not only did he take advantage of the mistakes at start, because by then he was only 7 seconds in front, but no one could just seem to catch him. Absolutely nobody.
He is
dry or wet, have never caught him.
He kept it clean at the start. Everybody else, remember, there was massive 8, 9, 10 car trains, and they were all crashing. He kept well clear of it. In 1 lap, he was 3 seconds. 2 laps, 7.5 seconds clear. And as you say, 5 laps, 10 seconds. He was just controlling the pace. He wasn't getting involved with anything. And it's paying off now. 21 seconds clear, final lap of the race. Oh my goodness, he lost it though almost out of turn 1.
Oh yeah, I was going to say, a bit of a scary moment there. But if you just look behind though, Thorium's pulled well away from Technica, have you seen? The wet conditions really suiting that Force India over the Mercedes. It's now nearly 7 seconds in front is Thorium.
Yeah.
So Thorium, we all thought was down and out, didn't we, at the start? I actually thought it was out of the race, considering
Yeah, I
the
thought it was
they
out.
had.
That looked like such a
The two
big
Force
crash.
Indias. Well, the two Force Indias just swallowed up the McLaren of San Giusto and then collided on the exit of turn 2. You know, just wow.
And congratulations, it seems, to Nathan for predicting that Florian would get back onto P2. He might not stay there, you don't know, but he's there right now.
I didn't see the prediction. I didn't see that prediction. I've been concentrating too much on what's happening.
I've been in and out of the chat a little bit during the race. 15 people still here at the end. And sure you'll all agree,
why
this
would
has
you
been...
want to leave any of this? Why would you want to?
I'm sure you'll all agree, this has been a true classic. And what a superb way to start this season here in T1.
Yeah, and you know what I was thinking before this race, right? I recently did a piece of commentary on Australia for a different league. And I've been practicing at Australia as well, you know, for when I make for when a league I race in starts soon. And I'm just getting bored of Australia already, so I was kind of hoping we'd have a good race tonight. And SLR once again has not disappointed me as Mystic Man goes off the track slightly, but who cares? He's got an 8-second gap behind.
Mebe takes the win.
Oh,
what a fantastic
we've been talking about it and we've missed it.
I had it on screen, it doesn't matter. But yeah, Mebe, dominant performance. I didn't want to interrupt you. I didn't want to interrupt you. 4M, well done, well done, Nathan. You predicted it. 4M was P2. Here comes Technica to come P3. I'm sure he'll be happy with that one after his qualifying. Mustang, one of the drivers of the day. There's so many. I mean, it's difficult to predict, but he's certainly one of them. P4 right now. And Mystic Man as well. He'll come home P5 and Tumas P6. I mean, everyone here has done such a good job, really, in that top 6. Even 6 seals, to some extent, done a good job. He was a bit shaky. He's been off a few times, but still, to come home P7. I'm sure he'll take it. Here comes Mustang to the line. He's celebrating, as he rightly should do. P4, what a performance from the Red Bull driver. Here comes Mystic Man. Started on the softs.
I am the Mystic Man. I come from down your lane and I can drive. What can... Sorry.
And here comes Tumas to cross the line. And, well, only waiting for Ben Gallagher. He's celebrating P9.
Yeah, P9! The only time I've seen anyone celebrate P9 was, of course, Great Joe Bianchi in Monaco. That's the only time I've ever seen anyone celebrate P9.
Alonso as well once. Alonso
Felipe Nasser. Felipe Nasser as well.
Alonso, Bahrain 2014 was celebrating P9 as well, I think.
Was he? I can't remember that.
Ferrari that day. I'm pretty sure he was celebrating that one. Don't know why I remember stuff like that. But anyway, there's your podium. Mebe from Forium and Technica. Who could have predicted that at the start of today? And, well...
But if you just think about it, well, over the years, the Australian Grand Prix has had many unpredicted podiums at the start of the season.
Yeah.
And 2008 was certainly no exception, but neither is this. And there's your results, everyone. Mebe from P2 on the grid. I was about to say P1 there. P2 absolutely dominated the race after getting in front of San Giusto at the start, having a better traction. Mebe went on to dominate the race and finish P1, number 1, and started the season in the best way possible. Thorium made a great recovery after falling right to the back at one point, finishes P2 in the Racing Point Force India, and Technica, the Season 2 champion, making his return to Mercedes, but also a return to the podium. And thank you very much for watching, everyone. It's been a fantastic season opener in Australia. We had rain, we had shine, we had crashes, we had overtakes, and we had drivers falling back and forth, but it's been an amazing race. Thank you so much for watching, and I won't see you in Bahrain, but Owen certainly will.
Yeah, I think we'll have Dave with us next week, and hopefully we can match this. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all next week. Hope you can tune in.